Welcome back guys. अब हम करेंगे sound question 11 to question 15. Let's start. Question 11. The sound from a ship is reflected by a cliff. An echo is heard from a sailor on the ship 4 seconds after the sound has been made. ठीक है ना, इसको हटा देते हैं. The speed of sound is in air is 320 meters per second. How far from cliff is the ship? अच्छा, for example, this is the this is the sea. This is the ship. This is the ship, and like, let me just. This is the ship or whatever it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's a ship. Okay. Anyways, थोड़ा सा झंडा बना देते हैं. हाँ, now it looks more like a ship. I okay. So this is a ship, and this is a cliff, for example. ठीक है ना? So he says, "An echo is heard by a sailor on the ship 4 seconds after the sound is made." अच्छा, यहाँ एक साउंड मेड हुई है और उसके बाद यहाँ से रिफ्लेक्ट हुई है from the cliff and it came back. So that means कि 2 seconds को जाने में लगे, 2 seconds को आने में लगे हैं, ठीक है ना? क्योंकि उसको टोटल 4 seconds लगे हैं ना, and it the sound wave is reflected by the cliff and it came back, right? So 2 seconds जाने में लगे हैं, 2 seconds आने में लगे हैं, ठीक है ना? So he is asking the speed of how far from the cliff is the ship. So we only have to calculate for like the distance traveled in 2 seconds, because अगर हम 4 seconds का करेंगे, that would be the distance from the cliff and back to the boat. But since we're only doing to the cliff, so we only have to figure out what the distance is, like 2 seconds after the sound has been made. तो देख लेते हैं. 320 meters वो है साउंड की स्पीड है, 2 सेकंड उसका टाइम है. तो स्पीड इज इक्वल्स टू डिस्टेंस डिवाइडेड बाय टाइम. टाइम इनटू स्पीड इज इक्वल्स टू डिस्टेंस. सो टाइम क्या है? 2 into 320, which will give us 640. I hope you understood that. If you didn't, just comment. Question 12. A student stands a distance x in front of a large wall. तो मैंने ये देखा है, this is a wall, this is a student, ठीक है ना? It is standing x distance. This is the distance x. He is standing x distance from the wall, ठीक है ना? He claps his hands at a regular rate so that each clap coincides with the echo from the previous clap. तो जब भी एक echo खत्म होती है, he claps again. In a time t, he claps his hands n number of times, which expression is used to calculate the speed of sound. अच्छा, अब आप ये बात सुने. So this is the distance x. So the speed of sound है, it will travel x and it will have to travel back in order to make an echo, right? It will have to travel 1x and then it will have to travel one another x, right? So that makes it 2x, right? और उसके बाद we have to take the claps, the number of claps, right? So will multiply 2x into n and divide it by the time, ठीक है ना? Because speed is equals to distance over time. So 2x into the amount of times like he claps his hands and divided by time will give us the speed of sound. So having that said, question 13 पे move on करते हैं. Question 13. An ultrasound scanner produces an image of an unborn baby. What does the scanner use to form an image of the baby? The scanner is gonna be like consisted of ultrasound, right? Ultrasound use होगा, and ultrasound is the reflection. The sound waves reflected by the baby. ठीक है ना? Ultrasound can be used to obtain the images of the internal body parts. ठीक है ना? Internal body parts का उसको image निकल आता है and ultrasound pulses जो send होती है ना, it is sent by the means of a transmitter. और जो echoes reflect होके आती है ना from any surface helps in like prenatal examination. So it is mainly reflection. Question 14. Which of the following is the closely related to echoes? अभी मैंने आपको बताया है echoes कैसे होती हैं. अगर आपने फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप यहाँ खड़े हुए हैं, आप यहाँ हैं, राइट, और आपने आवाज निकाली है, आवाज यहाँ गई है, and it will bounce back towards you, towards your ears, so you can hear it. So it is mainly reflection. It is associated to reflection. Question 15. Which description of a sound wave is correct? First off, sound wave is a longitudinal wave. ठीक है ना? Because longitudinal waves की जो particles होती है it travels parallel to the direction of the energy propagation. ठीक है ना? So it is longitudinal wave. अच्छा ए पढ़ लेते हैं. A longitudinal electromagnetic wave. Sound wave is not electromagnetic. और जो electromagnetic waves होती हैं those are transverse waves. अच्छा, sound wave is not a transverse wave, neither an electromagnetic wave. ठीक है ना? अच्छा, see, an oscillation of a particle parallel to the direction of the wave energy, it is gonna be C, just as I told you. Wave key, that is the literal definition of longitudinal wave, and sound wave is a longitudinal wave. ठीक है ना? So that. An oscillation of particle perpendicular to the direction of energy. That is a, it's a transverse wave. So that is not the right answer either. So that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Allah Hafiz.